To understand a biological system, we have to understand the universe. And to understand the life, we have to understand the universe. We have to understand the compositions. We have to understand the chemistry of everything. We have to understand the pattern. We have to we have to understand the mechanism behind everything. We have to understand why. It can be told very easily that we have to know ourselves. But basically, we have to understand what is we and how we have been constructed so precisely and so nanomicroscopically, and uh, how do the atoms have arranged in a body in a patterns so that we are thinking, we are conscious. What is this conscious is all about, and what is the conscious actually? What is the physics and why the forces are born? What is attraction and repulsion? What is electricity? What is heat? And how they born? And finally, one most important concept of everything, not the concept, but the component of everything is the observer. Who is the observer? And why is the observer? Is the observer somewhere else or observer is within us? And when the observer is very powerful, then why it is being controlled? What if the observer is a very weak, then why it is here? Are we controlled by some other controller, or do we are responsible for everything? We have to understand that. We have to come out of the system that we have developed ourselves. We have to come out of the rules. We have to be totally pure. We have to read whatever been explained up to now. We have to know what is actually everything, what is living, non-living, what is reactions, why is everything, why universes, why it started, that we have to understand. And these concepts being given by many conscious bodies, and finally we have to think about it, that why this concept is being given and who we are, why we are here, what is our actual life, what is time. We have to understand. And these kind of findings were given by many conscious bodies which were named as the avatars, reincarnations, sometimes as God, and we worship them because of our fullness. We should have a pure intention of knowing the self and have intention of controlling and maintaining and improving the system what is producing a chaos and entropy. We have to understand what is life and how it born. We easily come out of the life, but why it is so difficult to understand it? We have to know that. We have to talk to ourselves. Sometimes we always busy, we always kept on thanking the God for His greatness. But what's that? He's the great, but who is He? Are we separating from us? Haven't we seen the God within us, or aren't we connected? So those are not connected to the God will always thank the God, as the God is providing them the facilities to live happily. What do you think happiness is? Sadness, happiness, what are these? Why, whatever the system that we see, we call that nature behaves. How do a microscopic living organism, from the virus to the giant dinosaurs, the plants, the planets, how they act, how they react, the proper mechanism of sensation. We develop various theories the life originated here and there here. And we also assumed and um, suppose that life could be anywhere else, it could be alien. But what is the life is? Why this programming is being created? We provide sometimes the principles of root and consciousness, Jada Chetan. We kept on following the other saying and we explain those concepts, whatever been told by the Kabir's, Gita, Upanishad, Puran, many other language scriptures, many other saints, many other researchers, many scientists, many professors, many literature. We kept on explaining the details of language and art and culture. We praising them, we thank them. We always kept on saying the greatness of this thing. But did we ever thought of what we are actually we are, why we are? If both birth and death is under control of him, then why? Then why we are thinking? Somebody told us that there should be no fear of that. Okay, then why we die? Is coming out of the fearness is a purpose, or understanding the fear, or understanding the whatever is happening? Thinking that there is nothing or thinking why everything is here. What is reality? So to answer, these questions, I developed a theory. Although many persons already before have developed and given many theories regarding the explanation of some scientific processes, some chemical processes, some spiritual processes, but whatever they gave limit themselves. But what I am giving is applicable to every aspects of life and universe and existence, and to the science, and to the physics, chemistry, biology, and to the political science, and to the every emotions it connect. It connect to the behavior of male and female. It connect to the behavior of reproduction. It connect to the behavior of sun, moon, why every planet is so placed so precisely. It connects to the behaviors of a universe, the shapeless, the formless God. It connects to the behavior of us. It connects to the behavior of fullness and wisdom. To everything it connects. It connects to each and every word that we have developed as a language. It connects to the command that is given in the electronic world as a language is now, which is being used, and the latest coming, the quantum science, which is exploring the much more deeper. It connected to our shyness. It connected to the water, soil. It connected to the pranapan vayan samana nagukurum dhananjay devdat kirkam gatri vishya kanistupa jagdi pankti tristupa. It connects to the Sanskrit language. It connects to the all religious concept. What I am going to explain. Simply these things are given as you can understand by 3 alphabet, and these 3 alphabet are named as IEM. Later on in my next video, if it would be possible, I'll give you the IEM. What is that IEM?